Dennis is one of the greatest people I've ever met in my life. It's like you've got, if you've got something and you want to show the rest of the world the best thing about you, like the cherry on the top of a cake, you know, that would be Dennis. About 4 nights ago, we were on the bus and I was in bed and I needed to go to the bathroom downstairs. And I went downstairs and there's Dennis with his earphones on, right, hooked up to his guitar, and he's sitting there like this going, just going crazy on his own in the lounge, just sitting there going mad. That's what he's like. He's just an amazing person. And we're very lucky to be involved with him.
This photo up here, I've hung over my door since I've moved out to California. It's a photo of my father's hands. There was something, I don't know, it was kind of sad to me just to see, you know, my father, like, oh, you know, I think he was 60 or something there. You know, to come home all dirty, hands, you know, cut up, and he let me take that, and I've just liked it. It reminds me of where I came from. You know, what it's like to do physical labor for a living. So I put it over my door. Yeah, some friends will be like, you know, call me a rock star or whatever, and I'd say, I fucking hate that. Don't call me that. Because I don't feel like I am. I mean, as you'll see, and we look around here, you know, I'm not like this rich dude, and MTV Cribs isn't about to come here and, you know, at least live in this little apartment in Hollywood.
I mean, I think it's weird for us because, like, I don't look at myself as any different from any of our fans. It's just a matter of that I was in a predicament to get into a band where the music that I saw Dave playing, I got a chance to join him and play with him. And you know, anybody in the crowd could do that, and with the right circumstances happen, then they'll be doing, you know, they're on the other side of the fence where, you know, you're asking them for an autograph someday. It's always an honor when someone likes what you do and likes it enough that they wait around in a line for 2 hours or an hour and want to, like, meet you and sign an autograph. And I'm deeply grateful that people care enough about what we do that matters to them.
I mean, I remember being a little kid and waiting in lines to, you know, get my autograph signed by Tony Alva and different skateboarders through the years. And, like, you know, if you're in a position where people want your autograph, then I think you need to be, like, more gracious than if you're not. I try to be gracious and I'm stoked, you know. It's cool. Why anybody would want my sorry autograph is a different, I have no explanation.
Just painting houses, people were really not interested in my autograph. They just wanted me to hit that one spot over there I missed.
Yeah. I only have one left.
I always make a point to go out into the audience. If he wants a pic, I give him a pic, autograph, or whatever. Because I don't feel the separation between me and them.
Let me just get on the other side of this fucking fence, all right? To meet people, somebody that you don't know who loves your music, speaks volumes, you know?
I guess I feel just as good about meeting them as they feel about meeting me. Because they're just as happy as I am, or excited about it. They're just people, just like everybody else. And that's the way I look at myself.
Super good times happened last night, man. We were hanging out, and we ended up stumbling into a really cool bar full of youngsters, a bunch of 16-year-olds getting drunk. It was quite fun, actually.
Dude, tonight I was coming to this bar, and I walk in, and I'm chilling. I've been coming here for 4 years now. This is practically my home, and these two guys that looked somewhat like skinheads come in, and they go to the bar, they whip out a 50, and I'm like, hey, you know what, let's go over there and say something to them because they can't come here, you know. I was just gonna walk over there and say, you know what, you can't come here, and this is not gonna be another place for you to spread your racism and for spread your, you know, thoughts to the rest of the world. So I walk over and I say, hey, you better watch it because you gotta get out of here. And I start saying something to them, and they start speaking English, and I'm like, hey, you know, where are you guys from? And they say they're not skinhead Nazis or anything. And I say, yo, you from a band? And so they go, yeah, Flogging Molly.
No! Holy shit! That's not possible!
I heard that and I just, all of a sudden, all these things went gearing in my head because this is just a plate on a wall and a door, you know? And I couldn't believe that when these two guys walked in, they were flogging Molly and that they'd come from somewhere, you know? It's just an amazing experience for me personally. I'm trying to actually learn a Flogging Molly song right now. If I ever leave this world alive, from Drunken Lullabies. It's an amazing type of music because it's different from what comes out a lot today, you know? Because you see bands come out that don't really believe in what they're talking about. And now that I've met this band, and now that I've met these members, Nathan and Dennis, I really think that it's gonna live on, you know?
We had this one email from a gentleman who, similar story, his nephew took weeks and weeks and weeks to learn that song. And he went to play it at an open mic night. I think it was in Providence, and on the way back he got killed in a car crash. And the man that sent me the email was his uncle, and he was in hospital while the accident happened. And the next day the doctors came in and told him he was going to get he was waiting on a heart transplant. And he was getting his nephew's heart. And that song to that family means they lost their son, but because of their son, the uncle now lives. He'd be dead if it wasn't for that. And it's just life, you know. It was almost like, yeah, if I ever leave this world alive, I mean, you know, that's unbelievable, you know. I mean,
if I ever leave this world, hey, I may never leave this world, but if I ever leave this world alive, she says, I'm okay, I'm alright. Don't you have gone from my life? You said that it would, now everything should be alright. Sing it with me, Austria. She says, I'm okay, I'm alright. Don't you have gone from my life? You said that it would, now everything should be alright. Yes, should be alright. Everybody, it's gonna be alright.
when my father died, which was probably the most traumatic thing, we'd one window in the house, in the flat, and he was sitting at the table here. It was a Sunday, and he was sitting there, my mom was sitting there, I was sitting here, and the sun was shining through the window and it hit him on the face, and he was yellow. I mean, he was almost like this color, like yellow, and I thought it was really funny. I thought it was great. I was like, and I turned around and said, "Hey, Dad," I said, you're yellow, all right? And that was the last time I ever seen him. My mother went outside, went down to the street, she called an ambulance. Ambulance came, picked him up, and I never seen him again. He died. Cancer. He was jaundiced at the time. The next time I seen him was in his coffin. So, I thought it was my fault that he died. If I hadn't said anything, he'd probably still be alive, I thought. So for years, I used to lie all the fucking time. I was terrified to tell the truth, because if I told the truth, something bad would happen.
His eyes, they closed, and his last breath spoke. He had seen all to be seen. A life once full, now an empty vase, with the blossoms on his early grave. Walk away, boy, walk away, boy, and my morning will be free. Wipe the golden tear from your mother, dear, and raise what's left of the flag for me. Then the the rosary beads. Count the 1, 2, 3, fell apart as they hit the floor. In a car bubble like we must pay respect to the colour we're born to mourn. Walk away, me boy, walk away, me boy. My morning will be free. When the golden tear from your mother did raise the flip of the flag for me. It is white staggeroo and angry for the sternum, filled with hatred and remorse. Where I can God's correct, till the morning, my suicidal rage that fill my lungs. There are many ways to kill a man, they say, with bayonet, axe or sword. Son of bullet mark from his shapeless cause you got the shell, the toms are gone. Walk away, me boys, walk away, me boys. My morning will be free. With the golden tear from your mother did raise the lip of the flag for me. From east down to the western shore, where many men and many more will fall. But the angel flies with me tonight, for freedom reigns on all. Accursed names for which we slave our days with every man just kingdom come. Yeah.
People like to beep their horn over here.